Hi, everyone. I'm back. and this is in answer to a question that one of the viewers had about the uh, world, what do you want to call them? The openings, the Atman energy coming in, and what this is going to be for us, what it means. Hi, Rossi. So some of us are anticipatory and we're saying they want to measure where they are or where they're at, or they just want to understand it. Hi, Sherry. So it just, I like that. Trancing with spirit. Cute. I really like that. So, in answer to that, I was sitting in meditation. I knew I was going to, this was the day before I had gotten this question for Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. And I held it, and I put it in the questions list, but it was about the channeling, what it meant and all of that. And what was this, how did this work for us? And so that next morning, I didn't even know. I was in meditation. I was talking to Divine Source, and I was getting this channeling that started. The first thing that came out, and I realized it was an answer to that question. So, without further ado, I'm just going to tell you, first of all, I again researched the Atman. If you talk like me, but it's Sanskrit. I'm sure it's probably Atman, Atman. This is the true spirit, the spiritual principle of the universe, a person's soul. Also, the inherent in the real self of the individual. So the real self of the individual is the soul. That's what the Atman is, the biggest piece of what that is. That's that universal principle, the big soul, the universal self, eternal core of the personality, the true self. So with that, hi Viviani, hi Rossi, Sherry, thanks for being here. So now that I give you that description again, so you have that fresh in your mind, this is the channeling that came in from that connection to Divine Source. And when I'm connecting to Divine Source, it could be some of my guides coming in. I'm in the Divine Source energy. I don't know if I don't expect Divine Source is sitting there like a person. Of course not. It's the universal energy. So, I'm just going to tell you what I got. And so begin transmission from Source. Soul communion and coalescence at 1 mint, Atman. It's not an intellectual exercise. It's allowing in all of these, the energetic shifts and changes. We want to wrap things up with a tidy bow and box and put them in a pretty box. So we want to wrap them up in a bow and put them in a pretty box. But this is not how it works. In this allowing, you will open to receive this at 1 mint, your Atman or Atman, if you talk like me. The ways this manifests in your life is individual to each soul. We don't wish to elaborate beyond this, as it will confine and restrict your understanding. Expectations are like calling a kettle blue and expecting it to be blue. But what if the kettle was a brilliant opalescence radiating brilliant light? Would your expectations stop you from seeing the truth of the kettle? So you see, the same old kettle that you've always seen, a blue kettle. But if you drop the expectation or expected appearance, you then open to allow yourself to perceive in a whole new frequency of light. Drop expectations, open to allow, stay in the now. This is the formula to act from your soul. And that is the answer to the question that Source gave. I was actually going to try and, end of transmission, I was actually going to try and answer that intellectually, but they answered it in their own words. Apparently, it was very important for them to let us know, to corral our expectations about what we're supposed to be seeing, because these things are happening for us and with us in these next few months. And they want us to allow, breathe and allow. Don't put an image, a picture, a box on it. Don't make it mean anything. Just let it happen. So don't measure. Oh, am I there? Do I feel different? Nope. Don't measure. It's happening. Don't measure it. So I think that's what they're saying, because I know, because I'm going through it myself. So, this is from my own experience that I'm saying this, but I hope that gives some clarity to energies that are coming in all circumstances. This is how they want us to open, to allow, and not restrict ourselves to see if the purple kettle showed up or the blue kettle or whatever. So I think that's their analogy. But anyway, I hope that made sense to you all. And I appreciate you all being here. And yep, I've got to go to, don't forget, Lightworkers is next. In half an hour, Marina and I will be on Messages for Lightworkers. So, of course, on Dragonfly Crystals. So we'll see you there. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me. And I really appreciate it. You guys rock. Bye-bye.